So you have made the decision you want to get into real estate investing, and you wonder, where is the best place to start real estate investing? Now, that's a very good question. I want to give you a very simple answer. Now, I'm generalizing this because I don't know who is watching this particular video from me, but here's what you have to understand. When it comes to real estate investing or any kind of investing, you have to invest in something that you know. The last thing you want is you buy a piece of property, invest your first piece of property, and you lose money. We don't want that to happen to you. Where do you know best? Which market you think you know best? Chances are that's your hometown. That's right, your hometown, your area. Why? Because chances are you've been living there for a number of years, or you grew up in that neighborhood. Even though if it is outside that neighborhood into other neighborhoods but near the area, you know those areas well, and it's not difficult to find out more information. Maybe there's a new shopping mall being developed. Maybe you look at our transportation. There will be new transit, right? There will be new buses, a new train going to those areas. Maybe there is a new school being built, right? There's a new community. If you were to do some research, could be through online, right? You could find out a lot of that information. Versus if you go to a new city, and let's say you're talking to an agent, and the agent it's pitching you, right? Hey, it's a good investment property. The number kind of looks right, but you actually don't know that neighborhood that well. And what you didn't know could hurt you, because what you didn't know is maybe that the area, it looks okay, but actually there's a big factory nearby and they're gonna move that factory to overseas. Thousands and thousands of people are gonna lose their jobs. What if you don't have that one piece of information? Do you think that might affect the value of your real estate? Would that affect your rental income, the stability of the income source, right? So you have to investigate before you invest. Now, another thing is, if you invest in a property, your first couple of deals, if it's out of town, that market may be a little bit better. What if something goes wrong? What if you lose a tenant, right? Now you have to go back and forth, right? You gotta fly to that city, or you gotta drive hours and hours and hours to that city. I mean, just a couple of these trips, it drains your energy. So although that market might be better, but for beginners, I do not advise you to invest in a city that's very far away. Now, once you become more sophisticated, once you become a professional investor, then you can look into, yes, I can invest in a different state, I can invest in a different city, I can invest in a different country. That's okay once you have more capital, once you have a team, once you have more experience. But in the beginning, chances are you don't fully know what you're doing yet. But in the beginning, you're still learning the ropes, right? You're still learning the game. I don't recommend you do that. Find something within your city, unless it is just a horrible, horrible market. But chances are, if you look hard enough, you will find that motivated seller. The key thing is motivated seller. Once you find that motivated seller, you could negotiate and you could find a pretty good deal. And you don't speculate, right? And you buy it right in a decent location, right? Where there's job growth, where there are a lot of employment opportunities. Chances are you'll be okay. Does that make sense? So the best place to start investing in real estate is your hometown. Now, if you have more questions about investing or investing in real estate, comment below. I will do my very best to answer your questions to the best of my ability. Go ahead and comment below. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and subscribe to my channel as well. This is Dan Locke. Until then, I'll see you next time.